If you live in the Seattle area and you haven't visited Japan yet, this is your sign to book a nonstop flight with Alaska Airlines or Hawaiian Airlines. Book your trip for fall and see all the gorgeous leaves and enjoy braised kabocha squash. Go snowboarding in Hokkaido in the winter and warm up with hot bowls of udon. Or plan a spring cherry blossoms trip and drink lots of pink sakura lattes. And while you're on board, enjoy more than 1,000 free TV shows and movies in their in-flight entertainment, including my show, The Nosh, nibble on Northwest snacks like Beecher's cheese, and sip a Northwest crafted cocktail, beer, glass of wine, or hot cup of coffee. Explore the world without a layover. Book your tickets to Tokyo today at alaskaair.com or hawaiianairlines.com. Welcome to The Leftovers. I'm Rachel Belle. The Leftovers is audio left on the cutting room floor from last week's Your Last Meal interview. And today, you'll hear never-before-heard cuts from Emmy-nominated actor Bridget Everett, star of the HBO Max show Somebody Somewhere. She's also a singer, comedian, and cabaret performer. On the show, Bridget and her friends have their regular breakfast spot where they always order French toast for the table. Turns out, it's a real restaurant in Manhattan, Kansas. Bridget's real hometown.
I was just in Kansas last weekend and I was at the Chef twice. I was there Saturday and Sunday. I put my name in at the Chef like everybody else. And, try to get there early so we can beat the crowd. It's so great. I love going there. And I saw somebody when I was there this weekend that had been in town because they love Somebody Somewhere and they always saw each other at the Chef. And I thought that was really cool. And they get French toast for the table just like I do.
If you missed last week's episode, I highly recommend going back and giving it a listen. But if you're all caught up, here is my lightning round with Bridget Everett. What is your perfect birthday cake? Did you just birth it?
I just birthed it. I don't know. I've been into carrot cake lately. I don't know why, with a cream cheese frosting. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's the milfoil. The milfoil. How do you say milfoil?
I know. I always kind of mumble.
Like the tiny little crepes with the layers. That's the one I like. I like that.
You lived on the Upper West Side for a long time, and I was really happy to read that you're a big Zabar's girl. Can you tell me about your relationship with Zabar's?
I love Zabar's. I'm in there, a couple times a week. I've got the mug, I've got the t-shirt, I've got all the merch, I got the bag. I love it in there. People get a little cranky sometimes, the guys behind the counter, but I don't care. I like that. It's just such a New York vibe in there. They have everything I want. I feel so lucky that that's my grocery store.
Is that your main grocery store?
That's my main grocery store. Yeah, I love it.
Wow. What are your top 3 favorite Zabar specialties?
Well, anything behind their counter, I get their lox and all that business. I like all that stuff. They have these onion rolls that are really good. You can't go wrong. If it's a special occasion, I get some caviar there, even though that's not something I would normally do. But, once a year, why not? The knishes, all of it, everything. It's good la-las. That's what I like to say. That's good la-las.
In Somebody Somewhere, there's a scene. I can't remember if it was a potluck or a party or some church gathering or something, but you eat something called St. Louis sushi, which are like slices of deli ham rolled up with cream cheese and a pickle and cut up to look like these little sushi rolls. Is there any other Midwest or Manhattan, Kansas specialties you can share that you grew up with or you still eat now?
That I still eat now. Nothing as special as that, deviled eggs, business like that. But there's nothing that can top St. Louis sushi. That's for the win. And that also comes from Larry Crone, who makes all my dresses and things.
So did you put that into the script?
Yeah, for him.
Oh, I love that. Is he from the Midwest too?
He's from St. Louis. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I read that you're a homebody. If you are having a busy week and then you get to be home on a Sunday night, what is your perfect cozy couch snack or meal?
I got these. They're these fava bean nuts that I got at that nut place. They're like fava nuts. I don't know how to, but I love I put them in a little dish and I'll just take one at a time and just sort of crunch on it. I don't know. They're so delicious. And that way I'm keeping busy, but I'm not doing anything too dangerous.
Yeah. Too naughty like your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your comfort show or movie to watch?
I've been watching a lot of HGTV these days, like Christine on the Coast. And then, occasionally I go back and watch Somebody Somewhere because I miss those people. And I'm not afraid to say it.
One more. You did a Grub Street report, which I freaking love reading those. They're so fun. And that's like a dream to get to do one. You said, once you put that Chardonnay in me, it's like rocket fuel. Can you explain that?
I think it speaks for itself. That's the milk for this baby. You put that in the bottle and it's going to be a good night.
And that was Bridget Everett's Leftovers. The Leftovers and Your Last Meal are both products of Seattle's Cascade PBS. If you haven't heard, federal funding for all public media was recently eliminated. If you would like to support Cascade PBS and help keep this show and all of our shows on the air, please consider making a donation at cascadepbs.org/donate. You can also find that link in the show notes. And it's not just a donation. For as little as $5 a month, your donation gives you access to Cascade PBS Passport, so you can stream any PBS show at any time. Go to cascadepbs.org/donate. This episode was mixed and mastered by Sarah Bernard, produced and hosted by me. Original theme music by Prom Queen. I'm Rachel Belle, and this is The Leftovers.